let's take some Glassine bags and some decorative edge strips and make some very pretty embellishments for our junk journals. Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I've brought along some of my decorative edge strips. These are from my edge strips set 2. And I've brought some Glassine bags along. Now some of these I've copy dyed, these ones, and some I haven't, which are obviously these ones. So we're going to, you know, do some of each. But I thought that printing the decorative edge strips 2 pages to a page would be absolutely perfect to decorate some Glassine bags with. So let's just take a few of these. Let me put my glasses on, otherwise I will not be able to see what I'm doing. Right, okay. So let's get started. I'm just going to tear down a few of these. So I might just go right the way down. Like that. Okay. Tear this one down. Honestly, I do really like using the decorative edge strips. They're very, very fun to use, I have to say. Let me just see whether we could do... Here we've got some blue ones, so just for a slightly different sort of look. So turn this down this way. Yeah, and just printing them 2 to a page, it made them just perfect size, I think, for the Glassine bags. So I've had these bags for absolutely ages, and you know, it was on my list of videos to do for the longest time, so finally getting around to doing it. There we go. So I'm just going to tear some of this. Now I've printed these on 120 GSM paper. It's a kind of presentation style paper. It's very good, you know, good quality, nice quality. But of course you could use whatever you like. Sometimes I have used thicker paper on the Glassine bags, but I thought that this would be just right really for doing these. So I haven't you know, done any Glassine bags, as I say, for a really long time, so this is going to be fun to have some in my stash now. So yeah, let's take this down here like this. And what I'm doing, I'm leaving on a little bit you know, of the things either side of the main picture, and then I'm taking some of the texty type strips here, for example, just cut that down, and we can obviously put these onto there as well. So let's just get rid of that rubbish. Okay, oops. So take these. Now I'm going to have, like, obviously the lower part, so the opening part on the front, if that makes sense. I'm never quite sure really whether they're supposed to go this way round. I mean, this way has got the seam, to be honest. So actually, from that perspective, maybe they should be this way round. Well, I don't think it really matters too much, to be honest. And I'm thinking kind of, you know, could maybe like have the top folded over like that, maybe held with a paper clip or something. So, well, perhaps we'll try a couple this way and then we'll do a couple the other way. I mean, obviously, really, the fact that it's got the seam there, it probably denotes really it should be at the back, but oops. Not very easy to ink up, because of course as soon as you're inking them they're sort of creasing, which not ideal. I'm so chilly today, and I just want to put out a caveat, you know, and I know I say this all the time, I do film ahead, so if this gets uploaded and it's like glorious sunshine, maybe a hot summer's day, it's just that I filmed this ahead and it's taken a while for it to actually go up. But yeah, while I'm actually filming this in the flesh, it's really, really cold. So I've got like a sweatshirt on and a gilet. They're called a gilet, aren't they? I always try and call them a body warmer, you know, like we used to when we were kids. But yeah, I mean, it's fleece lined sweatshirt, but my goodness, I'm not feeling very warm so far. Might have to go and put my onesie on in a minute. Honestly, you've got to love a onesie. It's the best way to keep yourself warm, honestly. I think nothing really keeps you as warm as a onesie does. I mean, they're not obviously very attractive looking, but they are warm, that's for sure. Right, so I'm thinking maybe something like this. Maybe you have the lace coming down there. So let's just glue the lace on first. Oops. There we go. So just going to glue the lace down. Oops, sorry, my glue's now a bit discoloured. It's got, you know, picked up sort of rusted effect from the paper clip that's been stuck in it overnight. So there we go. And this. Okay. Just put that there. So, I mean, as you can see, most of that seam is actually covered up anyway. So I don't think it really sort of matters too much, you know, about the fact that the seam is there. And like I said before, I'm hoping that I'm going to have it then. Just going to put some glue down here. I'm hoping that I'm going to have maybe like a paper clip or something on the top, so which would be pretty cute, wouldn't it? So like that, and then should we have a little bit of text maybe coming out at the side, something like that. Maybe we could just glue this with the hot glue. I mean, I know that's a little bit, oh my goodness, had a really extreme blob come out there of hot glue. Yeah, it's a bit extreme in terms of, you know, excessive, not extreme. Well, extreme and excessive in terms of the glue, but I just wanted to make sure it's, you know, really nicely stuck down. So like that. And then do I have some butterflies? I've kept my butterflies separate that I've cut out. So let's just go through. I cut them out the other night, and I thought it would be a time saver to not cut out, you know, the bit where the bottom is. I'm going to call it like the butterfly's bottom. I mean, it's probably not, but that's the technical term that I'm going to go for. So the bottom of the butterfly, I just left that so that when I come to use them, I just cut that out. And I mean, that's got to be a time saver, hasn't it? That when I come to use them, I've literally got that tiniest little bit to cut out. Okay. So maybe there. And then the top, I'm thinking, is going to fold over like that. Let's just ink that up. Like that. I mean, could probably even just put a little bit of lace actually going across that top piece. Let's just see what I've got here beside me. Yeah, I mean, could maybe even have a little bit of lace. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look gorgeous? I didn't actually expect it to look as nice as it did look. So I probably won't use a paper clip for this, because the paper clip would obviously possibly, you know, interfere with the lace. We'll see how it is when it dries. Definitely won't be putting a paper clip on it straight away, because obviously it will be in the way. A siren there with an ambulance going by. Oh, we could have the butterfly there. I quite like it actually, like that. So, oh, just before I do that, I'm going to trim it down here. Now, do I want to trim that off there? I think I do probably. So, yeah. Oops. You know, not perfect or anything, but just trimmed it down slightly. And then I'm just going to put that butterfly, oops, it was that butterfly, wasn't it? Nearly used the wrong one. Just on there like that. There we go. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? Absolutely love it. And then I could even have just maybe a bit of bling in there. So I've just got some bling here. I just happen to have this where it's been cut down, just leaving a little row of 2. So in the middle of that butterfly. So if I just hold that down like that, grab the bling. My goodness, fiddly. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh gosh, hold on. I mean, that's a really tiny bit of bling, to be honest, so sort of very difficult holding that and gluing it, but there we go. Oh my goodness, isn't that just beautiful? Don't those edge strips look gorgeous on these Glassine bags? So yeah, well, I mean, that one does. We obviously have only done one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it at the side, and I'm going to just lay the stapler on there just to be holding those bits on there, because obviously I've used the wet glue, and the Glassine bags do have obviously a filmy sort of resistance to them. So I just want to make sure that they're going to be glued down properly. Right, let's put this one on here. I'm wondering whether we could have a bit of the text coming there. Shall we try this lace this time? Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? Right, so what I might do is put this one down in the first bit, like that, okay. Just mop out any seeping glue, like that. And then here, just snip out this. Right, let's just take that like that. Okay. And then just... I always struggle to see the right way and the wrong way of the lace. It's just... yeah, always causes me a problem. Let's just check. Okay, so I'm going to have to put this down with this curly edge. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get a fresh piece that's not got that sort of curly edge going on, because that's going to just prove a bit problematic, I think. Right. Okay, that one's better. Let's just snip that round there. Okay, and just stretch that out. Yeah, I'm just not enjoying this cold weather, to be honest. Feels like it's been going on for ages. So I'm filming this, it's February, and I think the weather just gets to a point where, you know, you're just kind of like really sick of it and would like it to clear up and have some warm weather, really. But and February is that time, isn't it, when it does that. You know, it seems like it's just never going to end, the whole winter thing. We're at that stage now. Okay, glue this down. I've been wanting to play with these decorative edge strips for absolutely ages, so this is such a lovely way to use them, and such a really nice, exciting opportunity to actually get playing with them, because yeah, they've been in my shop for quite some time, and up till now I haven't really had a chance to play with them. So right, there we go. Now for this one I'm thinking probably a paper clip and I'm actually thinking possibly a wax seal on the paper clip. So let's just take my wax seals. I've got a bunch here which I've ready wax sealed, you know, done a bunch ready. And I've also put some gold on all of these. Oh, I don't know what colour is really going to be. I mean, that's not too bad, actually. Yeah, that's quite pretty. Or failing that, it's going to be the sort of pinky type shades. Right, what do we think? Do we think this or this? I think this, actually. It's very striking, isn't it, that one? So, do I have now any small paper clips? Let me just have a look in my little desk organiser, because I think maybe I've got some in there. Because I just want the small size. So, hold on, I'm just sorting through, trying to find some. Oops, come on. There we go. Yeah, just a small size paper clip, and just going to take a little bit of paper here. So this, again, this is thicker paper, but all I'm going to do, pop the paper clip down onto there like that. Now, yeah, okay, So then what I want to do is trim this around like that. Oops, probably trim it in slightly more. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it looks, you know, an eyesore, because no one's really going to be looking at the back of the paperclip. Oh, I can't now see which is the right way of this. It's a clock, so I mean, presumably I do want to have it vaguely up the right way. There we go. Right. Probably should glue this. So, bit of glue onto the paperclip, and then just pop this down straight onto there, like that. Okay. Pop that down. Oops, squeeze out the excess glue. Okay. Now, do we want to have a butterfly or anything like that on here? I don't know. Let's put the paperclip down on the top and see. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that paperclip look on there? Really lovely, doesn't it? What do we think? Let me just see what other colour butterflies I've got. Nope. Trying to kind of match up more the goldy colour from the wax seal, really. I seem to be getting further away from the colour. I don't know about matching it up. I'm actually getting further away, if that's at all possible. That one's not too bad, actually. Or I do have some little sort of faux pearly things. Or maybe we'll have that like that. Yeah. Okay. Just pop that one down there. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side, and just like the other one, I'm going to put it down with the stapler on top, so that, you know, it's really gluing those bits down on there. Okay, let's bring in another two. So this time, let's do them the other way round. So we'll have the seal, you know, the seam at the back, so like that. I'm thinking possibly trim these, because I feel like that's a little bit weird having that at the back. So I'm just going to trim the tops off. Oops, just with my pinking shears there. Oops. So they're a bit more like a sort of brown paper bag, really. I think that is better than just having, you know, I think that's a bit strange to have that sort of back lower than the front. I didn't mind when the lower part is on the front, but if it's on the back, that feels a bit strange. So just trim those down. And I forgot to say what size these were, didn't I? So we'll have a look in a second. I'm sure I just got mine from Amazon or maybe eBay. 1, 2, 3, 3.5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, nearly 5. Well, they would have been 5, to be fair. Because obviously we did trim some off, didn't we? So yeah. Right, let's have a look. Get another couple. So we'll take this one. Okay. And oh, let's do this one here. Oh, actually, let's do this whole lot. Oh, they're so perfect, these are, for the Glassine bags, honestly. I just kind of, the Glassine bags were like rolling around on my desk during the X-Piles, and when I sort of put them away, they just happened to be right next to the decorative edge strips. And, you know, like it was just one of those things that I thought, oh my goodness, they're going to look brilliant with those. And yeah, don't they just? They're really a great sort of thing, aren't they? Like a really complementary matching thing. Right, now, I'm wondering where to tear this. So I think probably, well, we can either go with the blue end or we can go with the pink end, if you see what I mean. So I'm going to take it down the pink. Of course I would. Of course I would go down the pink route. So yeah, let's just messy, not messy, ink. Yes, it is messy, but yeah, just ink those. Let's have her there. Okay, and again, just take that down there. Okay, just ink this up a little bit. Okay. So again, we could just have a bit. Is that same curly piece? Am I still playing with the same curly bit of lace? I'm not sure. I think I am, to be honest. I don't actually like it there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, it's better there, and let's just see. I've got this little bit that we cut off. Okay, like that. So I'm filming this during the half term. So I promised my daughter that later on we're going to go to the snooker club to, yeah, play a little bit of pool. We don't play snooker. The tables are way too big for playing snooker. So yeah, we just play a little bit of pool, and yeah, she quite likes that. So I'm trying to kind of teach her. And she's getting taller all the time. She's 11 now, but she's quite a tall 11-year-old. So yeah, she's getting taller all the time. So the taller she gets, the easier it is obviously to play. We haven't been for a little while, so I suspect she's, you know, she's going to be way better today, because obviously she's grown quite a bit since we were last there. Okay. She doesn't really like going to the cinema or anything like that. She doesn't really like films, which is such a shame, because, you know, when the boys were small, we always were at the cinema and, you know, loved watching movies. And my middle son and I, we go to the cinema still all the time now, you know, as often as we can. But yeah, she doesn't, unfortunately, like films or, you know, the cinema and things. And that's such a shame, because you know, that's a lovely thing to do, isn't it? But yeah, she just doesn't really like it. Because there's a couple of kids' movies on. I mean, like I say, I'm filming this in half term, so yeah, there's a couple of kids' films that we could have watched. But she's not really interested in watching any of those, so. Right, I'm thinking this here now. The only thing is that's going to quite squish that lace, so I'm just going to try and stick the lace down a little bit more like that. Okay, and we'll just pop this down. Like that. Obviously that is blue. I mean, it's got a tiny bit of blue there. It would be better with a pink one, really, so maybe I'll refrain from using the butterfly. And let's just see, I've got a couple of bows here. Got this one. This is peach, really, rather than pink, but actually it looks okay, doesn't it? Yeah, so we could either have it like here on this. I think that's probably best. So yeah, let's put that down there. Like that. Oh, again, isn't that just gorgeous? I could maybe get away with having a bit of lace across the top. I don't know as it really needs it, but we could maybe have a bit of lace across the top. Although I did cut that, you know, zigzaggy cutting, didn't I? So, well, let's just pop this down. There we go. Like that. Oh, I'm so freezing. is horrible. I hate being cold like this. Okay, a little bit more. Oh, I mean, isn't that gorgeous? Every one that I make, I like even more than the one before. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing all of these, and we will have a look and see what's our favourite. I think it's going to be hard to choose, because I think, yeah, there's lots of nice ones now. They all look really pretty, don't they? Oh, we might be able to just use this little scrappy piece. Great to be able to use the scraps, isn't it? So let's just ink this up a bit. Oh, that's quite pretty. Let's just ink this up a little bit more. Right, a little bit of blue there for the lace. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You go through these phases of, you know, making something or using something, and then just get out of the habit. And that's a bit how it is with the Glassine bags. And I mean, I'd ordered these absolutely yonks ago, and I mean, like, perhaps even a couple of years ago, to be honest. Really, really long time ago. And if I'm truthful, they kind of got buried and lost, really. I didn't even know where they were. But now I'm tidying up, you know. And I've obviously done my X-Piles series. I've come across things again. So, you know, that's really awesome, because, sorry, I'm just wondering if my camera is a bit skewy. It's really awesome because obviously now I've got all these things that I'd forgotten that I'd bought. So now, again, I've just got a bow. I feel like everything's quite tiny and in the middle of this. So perhaps I want to extend this a little bit. You know, bring it out so as it makes a bit more of it. Maybe something like that. On that side. No, I think I prefer it on this side. So again, I'm just going to use my hot glue for this, just because I just want it glued down instantly. So I'll just pop that down there. And then should we have that there? And I'm just wondering whether we might want to have, you know, like we did with the other one with the lace at the top. I'm wondering whether this one we might have a bit of lace down the bottom. Just hanging off of the bottom, or even this edge perhaps. Like that. Then, yeah, what do we think to that? I don't know whether it's really showing up that much, if I'm truthful, so let's just ink up the lace a bit. Okie dokie. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it, when it's inked up for some reason? So like that. Just glue that down. Oops. Snip that off there. Could even have maybe this trim running through the middle, so let's just check. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I'm not sure how many bags I bought, but like I say, I mean, I haven't used any of them, so I have presumably got quite a few. Oops. I mean, there's still some in the envelope that they came in, so I just grabbed a bundle for the video. I mean, to be honest, I've grabbed a lot. There's no way I'm going to manage to make all of those, but we'll give it a try. We'll certainly give it a try. There we go. Oops. Now, just wondering whether we want to have, could have the bow there. Or like that. That, or maybe there. I think the bow's a pretty addition, isn't it? So, yeah, there we go. Like that. Okay, pop that one to one side. Let's do another one. Again, going to just do the, you know, the coffee dyed and the non-coffee dyed. Now, do we like them best with the top or not with the top, really? I like them both, to be honest. So should we do another couple that are folded over? And then we'll do another couple that are not folded over again, if you see what I mean. So across there. Okay. Right, I'm just going to ink this bag up. Oops. Like I say, the hardest bit really is, oh, I thought I was doing that. I was inking it on the wrong side. Is inking the bag up, because obviously it's very flimsy. It just does want to come in, you know, and crease up. So there we go. Going to meet my friend Steve later, or in a little while, very shortly actually, with lovely Gary, my lovely friend who passed away, with his mum soon, because it's lovely Gary's birthday today. So yeah, I mean, obviously that's a difficult day for Gary's mum. So we're going to go to Gary's memorial place and just put some flowers on there, and then going to grab a coffee. So yeah, we'll be doing that sort of shortly. Right, now I don't really necessarily want the blue on there, although it looks okay. I think it looks better without the blue, but I just thought we might as well use that to extend the size of this, and then grab a little bit more of the lace here. Like that. Again, just ink it. I do quite like it inked, funnily enough. We didn't ink the first lot, did we? But we've inked it ever since then. It's really nice. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to glue this onto there first, so that then they're sort of acting like they're just one piece that we're gluing down, rather than messing about gluing two things down. So we'll glue this on here, like that. Okay. Then we'll glue the lace down next, like that. I mean, funnily enough, when you coffee dye these, it takes some of the sheeniness off. So, you know, what was sort of quite sheeny feels less so once they're coffee dyed. So I think that probably is quite helpful for the gluing aspect, because they're probably less resistant to the glue when they're less sheeny. I mean, touch wood, not that I have had a problem with things not sticking, but I feel like I will have a problem. Okay. Oh, I mean, how gorgeous does that look? Absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? Now, I have got some labels here, so I'm thinking possibly a label. I'm just going to move my camera down slightly because I keep on sort of glimpsing it. I'm thinking it looks strange. So it's much closer now. Let me know what you think. Is it better? Do you prefer it closer? Or is this now too close and you feel like, oh my goodness, your hands look like a giant's hands on there? I mean, to be honest, my eyesight's so terrible that I probably prefer things when they are quite close. But yeah, let me know what you think. Is this better now that we're closer, or did you prefer it a little bit further away? Also, I guess when you're watching it on different devices, I don't know how, you know, how it affects kind of playing on different devices when you move it closer and things. So let me know what you think. There we go. And then this we're going to fold over here. Oops. Like that. Shall we have a butterfly on there? Oh, that one's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to print some more pink ones, because I seem to only have these greeny type shades at the moment. So must make a mental note to print some more. Now, did we do, yeah, we did do some lace, didn't we, on the top of one? So let's try that again. Oh, I love the look of that with the lace. It's so pretty. Just sort of finishes it off perfectly, doesn't it? Don't you love that crinkle of the Glassine bag? Listen to this. Just, you know, that was just the glue going along there, but sounds lovely, doesn't it? Really lovely. Right. Just snip that off here. Oops, I haven't glued that butterfly down yet. I think I was checking that I wanted it down here and not at the top, but I'm thinking maybe have a bow. Not saying that that's the right colour, but let's just try. Got a pink one. Have I got any more white ones? Let's try a white one. Oh. I don't know if I'm truthful. Maybe the white, yeah. Oh yeah, no. I was going to say, oh, I should trim that lace down, but to be honest, I don't think it really matters because I think the bow will just about sit low enough that it's not going to be impacting it too much when I cut it off. So there we go. Like that, and let's just snip this off. Okay. Honestly, I hope we're in for a hot summer this year because we've had a couple of really rubbish summers, and I just feel like we're really deserving of a decent summer. Yeah, I mean, it was rubbish last year, it was rubbish the year before. To be fair, last year was way more rubbish. I mean, the year before we thought was rubbish, but little did we know that there was a much worse one, much worse summer headed our way. So yeah, let's hope that we're going to have a good one this year. I feel like we deserve it. Right, there we go. Right, this one we're going to do again a foldy over. Okay. Oh no, has the camera now slipped down? I feel like it maybe is lower still, so let me just move it up. I'm so sorry about this. I'm having some issues getting the camera the right height and right place today. Right, let's do this one because we haven't done any with brown, have we? So now, do we like it? Let's do it here. So we have a little bit of text and then quite a lot of the damask. Yeah, like that. Again, just ink this up. Don't these come together quickly? I mean, I'm not sure entirely what time we started filming or how long we've been filming, but I feel like these are really flying. So yeah, the decorative edge strips, definitely, they're a brilliant quick way to decorate up some of your Glassine bags. And like I say, these are my second set, so I do have a first set as well, which I'm sure would be, you know, work just as well too. Oh, let's have this gorgeous bow on there. Doesn't that look beautiful? Absolutely love how that looks. Now, let's just see. See if we might have this poking out anywhere. Could have that coming out to the side, couldn't we? Let's just ink this up. Okay. Right, now thinking like that, and yeah, should we have a bit of lace? You okay, sweetie? Just silence. Don't you love it when kids just greet you with silence? Oh, that's very pretty, isn't it? So again, put lots of glue down for the lace first of all. Holding the lace down in place like that. Then let's pop this one down like that. Okay. Oh, I just heard the door. Or maybe she's gone out to the bin. Okay, right, let's just now pop a little bit more glue down here and then glue this one down. that. Okay. And then let's just see if we want to have this one anywhere. Yeah, I mean, we could have that here sort of squished in, or do we want it over like there to make more of it? I think I quite like it squished in. For some reason, I do always really quite like everything sort of bunched up. It's a bit more clustery style then, when it's all bunched up. There we go. Right. Okay. Was this one the coffee dyed one? It wasn't, was it? You know, this I can't actually even tell really which was the coffee dyed one and which one wasn't, because this one looks now quite coffee dyed, even though actually it's just inked. Right. I'm thinking put the bow down at the side. Like that. Okay. Like that. And then the wax seals. Now, do I have any that are going to go quite right? It's a bit bright, isn't it? Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to have any that are quite right, to be honest. That one's quite yellow. Oh, that's such a shame, because I do think the wax seals look really lovely with these. That one's not too bad, to be honest. Or I've got this one. Maybe that one. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's put those away and grab a bit of paper again. Grab a paper clip. There we go. And then again, just cut around it sort of in a circle, you know, like your wax seals. Like that. Okie dokie. Yeah, like that. So this time I'm just going to hold it, I think. Okay, like that. Looking good, looking good. Like that. Let's just snip off the paper. Just so you can't see it hanging down so much. I can kind of see the paper clip slightly hanging down, but that's okay. Like that. And then we can just close that off at the top. Oh my goodness. Don't you love the colours of this one? Just those browns just look so vintage and yummy, don't they? Absolutely love it. Right, let's put that one under the pile now. Right, just time for two more, I think. So we said again we're going to snip the tops, didn't we? So let's get my... These are actually fabric pinking shears, but they seem to be, you know, perfect for cutting through the glassine bags, which just cut through like a dream, because they're obviously so thin paper and quite waxy. So these are just gliding through. Oh dear, look at the mess I made of that. That's fine. No one's going to be looking. Right, so we're doing the non-seam side. So let me check I've got the non-seam side, because I can't actually see now with this one. Oh, I was about to do it the seam side. Let's check I've got the right one for this one. Right, I did. So again, just ink this up. Oh dear. Honestly, these are not good for inking up. So from that perspective, they're kind of probably easier to actually just coffee dye them, if I'm truthful. I just coffee dyed a bunch and then I did iron them. You know, I mean, hard to tell because it looks pretty creased, doesn't it? But yeah, I did iron them, would you believe? But hey, that probably says a lot about my rubbish ironing skills. So definitely not great with the ironing. Right, I have another brown one. Like that. Okay, and then I'm just wondering, whether we might have this one here with these ladies. Oh, I've had such a lot of fun playing with these bits, I must say. Yeah, it's been really nice. Because I have wanted to be playing with these edge strips for, you know, for weeks now. So this has been really fun. Right, okay, we'll just link this up a bit. Oops. Oh, goodness. What's going on with my inking? Okay, yeah, liking that. I'm just going to cut down this edge piece. Just because we might have that somewhere. And we'll just try this. Okay. Just tear that down. Are you okay, Bo? I can just hear Bo running up the stairs. Are you okay, sweetie? No, she's obviously gone back to bed now. Just thought she would ignore me completely. Just ignore me and go back to bed. Oh, hey, you can blame her. Wouldn't we all do that if we could? Right, like that, I think. And right, do we want to use this lace? Because I'm thinking that might be quite nice on this one. Oh gosh, I ate a great big family packet of cheese and onion crisps last night. Kind of regret it now. I do love cheese and onion crisps, I've got to say. They were those lovely hand-cooked crisps, like in a big family pack, which, oh my goodness, I love them. But normally I have the salt and vinegar ones, which I also really, really love. But yeah, like the last couple of weeks, I've been having them, the cheese and onion. When I say that, it's because I normally would say that I have one of those packets of crisps every week. I do have one packet of those because I just love them. So I sort of had my little weekly treat and I have a big bag of those. But yeah, I had cheese and onion last night. Oh, I wish I hadn't, because you can sort of taste it the next day a bit. It's not that pleasant, is it? But they are lovely when I eat them, so yeah. Can't really sort of stop eating them once I do, because they are so yummy. But yeah, sort of then regret it later when I think, oh gosh, all I can do is keep tasting those, which is pretty horrible. Wondering if we could have that lace going across the top. Okay. Like that. Okay, snip that down. And this side. Right. Just cut across there. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look so pretty? And then now, shall we just have a bit of bling? You know, our traditional black bling that we love using. Just trim off a piece. Okay. Oh, that's gorgeous up there, isn't it? Now, do we want it quite as long as that? Probably not. So I'll just trim them a little bit. Hey, gorgeous. Right, she's still ignoring me. There we go. And then let me just see if I've got another one of those sort of brownish butterflies. Bows. There we go. Thinking maybe there. There or there, or maybe there. Looked good in either place really, but yeah. And we'll just have it slanty, bit sideways on, like that. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous and yummy does that look? Right, my phone's just ringing, so that's probably my friend saying he's just picked up Gary's mum, so hold on. Right, okay, so I've come back now. So, yep, I'm going out again in a little while, but we've come back from meeting Gary's mum, so yeah, that was very nice. She was in good spirits. She's such a lovely lady, and yeah, I think I did say this before, she's got a boyfriend now. So she's 87. Yeah, she's got a boyfriend who she met at church. And she was saying today that her friends, you know, a couple of her friends, they also have boyfriends now from the same little group. So there's 6 of them apparently, you know, three men, 3 women, and they're yeah, all kind of together in, you know, in boyfriend girlfriend kind of partners. So how sweet is that? Very, very sweet, I think. So yeah. Right, okay. So pop this one down. Oops, no, move it over. Okay, like that. Just going to pop this on. Okay. Yeah, sorry, my daughter's still in and out doing stuff, I think. But yeah, and we did take Bo with us as well, because we obviously went to the crematorium, which of course it's got like a remembrance garden. So Bo was able to, you know, come with us, and then we went for Costa, and Bo was able to come into there now, because of course dogs are allowed in there now, which is very fun and very nice for Bo. Right, I'm going to glue this again with the hot glue just because it's going over the multiple layers. So pop that one down there, like that. Okay, like that. And do we want some lace at the top or not? See, everything always just looks better with lace, doesn't it? Everything looks better with lace, everything looks better with bling. Just more. It's always better. I'm trying to see the right side and the wrong side. Okay. Right, just trim this down. There we go. And then shall we use this little bit of bling just because it happens to be laying around? And then I wonder if we could have this, just because, can you see that girl's got that purple dress on? So I just wondered whether we could have this purple thingy-me-bob, purple butterfly. Oops. How about that? Or I have got these purple flowers. Okay. They are quite nice, aren't they? Just something a little bit different, obviously, to the other pieces that we've done, or the other bags that we've done. Oops. Can't see which is the right way and the wrong way. I think that's the right way. There we go. So, yeah. Pop this one down. And this one. And shall we have a butterfly in there as well, or do we think that's kind of swamping it? I think it can take it, to be honest. So yeah, let's have the butterfly on there, and should we have a bit of bling there, like that? Oops. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Oh, So fiddly. Right. Oh. Like that. Hey, right, there we go. How gorgeous does that one look? Absolutely love it. So I think we have made some very nice ones, and actually I think we've made 8, which has been phenomenal, because to be honest, pretty sure I've only filmed for around about an hour, maybe just less. So let's check out the 8 that we have done. So yeah, I feel like we've made a brilliant start, to be honest, making 8 of these. So we've got this one here that we've just done, obviously. We've got this one here, very pretty. We've got this one, again, similar colours, but as you can see, very different look. You know, this one's got the wax seal. It's, yeah, it looks quite different, doesn't it? Oh. Yeah. We've got this one here, also with a wax seal. Got this beautiful one there with the butterfly. This one here, looking pretty lovely. And then we've got these 2. Now, which one is my favourite? Oh, I'm not sure. I have to say, I do particularly love this. Really very nice, isn't it, with those colours? I also really like this one. And I do really love these 2. So, yeah, my kind of favourites are probably these top 4. And then closely followed by probably this one, this one, this one, and then this one probably last place. So yeah, let me know below which one is your favourite. I hope you feel inspired to get out your Glassine bags. Maybe you've got some decorative edge strips that you can use. If you haven't, then obviously these are mine that are available in my shop and my Etsy shop. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic time playing around with your Glassine bags. And I will see you guys in the next video. Really appreciate a big thumbs up to this video. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Thanks so much then. Bye.